Hey everybody, this is IG, the Inventor Gorilla, on the Disposable Gorilla channel. But you know where you are. Yes, you know who you're listening to. And if by chance you've stumbled across this video out of pure luck, if you like drama, the kind of drama that drips off your hairless chin, you're in the right place. So subscribe, get acquainted with my videos. And right now, I'm engaging in a user called Atheism Defended. And I would go subscribe to him, watch his videos, check him out, draw your own conclusion. Basically, I've challenged this man to a Google Hangout and a debate. And we did meet once briefly in a debate, but I think it was cut kind of short. And I would really like to revisit some of those topics and get to the bottom of my points and allow him to do the same. But what he's done is he's accused me of being, untrustworthy in a hangout, and I don't really know what that means. I don't think there's any evidence to support that I could be or anyone's really untrustworthy in a hangout. I think it's just an excuse to not, engage me again. He's also asked his subscribers for permission to block me, which basically means he wants to run away, but he wants to lose as little face as possible in doing so. So he's trying to get a consensus of his subscriber base to see how many of them are going to let him get away with that, let him get away with running away from my criticism. And so his latest attempt at squirming out of a debate with me is by giving me a 24-hour window to do my video response in regards to the Kalam cosmological argument. You see, he posed that I'm not intelligent enough to to be in a debate with him, so he wants me to prove my intelligence, by basically reiterating a thousand-year-old philosophy article and idea, and I don't really see the logic behind that. Anyhow, so I'm going to do the video, but I'm taking my time with it because number one, I want to represent the argument correctly, and number two, I also want to posit some of the arguments against. The refutations to the Kalam cosmological argument, because I want it to be balanced and fair. Because I don't think that the Kalam cosmological argument it should be the basis for belief. I don't think that you should, look at the argument and then go, oh, I believe in God now. I don't think that's the way it works. I don't think the Kalam cosmological argument is sufficient enough to warrant a belief in God. Now, do I think it supports the idea of there being God? Yes, I do. But again, I don't think that it is sufficient to warrant the belief in God. And I want to make that clear. But what I'm going to predict is no matter what I do or what I say, this man will not meet me in a hangout. And Raul, if you don't want to meet me in a hangout, you don't waste my time. Don't accuse me of tap dancing. Don't accuse me of stalling. Just come out and say you're not going to do it. Don't make me invest hours of my time in putting together a video so that you can just run away or come up with some lame excuse to not do the hangout. Because that's really the only reason I'm doing this video. I don't really believe the Kalam cosmological argument is, a reason for people to believe. And I'm not presenting it as such. I'm doing the video to show you that I understand the argument, I understand the refutations, and therefore I am intelligent enough to debate you. You make this narcissistic statement in regards to dumbing yourself down to talk to people like me, and that's something that I'd really like to discuss with you. But, be honest, man. If you're not going to do the hangout with me, just say you're not going to do it. Don't waste my time. This threat right here is a great indicator that you have no interest at all. You're just kind of feeding me line, as a fisherman would say. You're just kind of looking for a reason to run away. And you know what? Don't waste my time, bro. I'm going to go ahead and predict that your little deadline here is because you're really afraid of having to face me in a hangout. So, this little challenge of yours is stupid, but I'm going to do it. And I dare you to meet me in a hangout after I've done it. Because if not, you're going to show yourself to be transparent, dishonest, and a coward. These are all things that I think you are. And that's why I'm here, to show everybody the true nature of atheism defended. Thanks for watching. Look forward to my video. It will be coming in the next few days, maybe a week. Because like I said, I'm not going to be bullied. The video will be done when it's done. Because I want to do a good job. And no other reason. Thanks for watching. Cheers.